Fala galera, voltamos. Quê?
Ele não é quadrado que eu já vi.
Ah não, mano. Quê? Ah, não tô tão. Tô sem água aqui. Precisa. Cadê? F2. Tô indo.
All operation units, check. Mind if we skip the pleasantries, since we're short on time? If what the guide says is the entry device to the Hagios Prime...
No, Jaybird. We all need to go together. You should focus on your capabilities, while we handle the battle missions. It would be wise to gather intel on the nearby area first. We will need the recon squad's help to establish Eamon's location.
Well, this suddenly turned into a cooperative mission. Well, I guess it should be fine, so long as I don't have to work with loud people there.
Cadê os caras?
This is Jaybird to the 22nd Recon
Alguém me
Squad.
ligando, amor?
Securing nearby area and joining you. Over.
Alô? Isso? Tudo jóia, e você? Uhum. Então, eu não sei porque os proprietários não me avisam, sabe? É só, tipo, ou eles alugam por contrato, ou eles já mandam para as imobiliárias, então eles não me informam sobre isso. Não, mas aí se eu ficar sabendo, eu posso te falar. Uhum. Sim, aí qualquer coisa que eu ficar sabendo, eu te aviso, pode ser? Viu?
There are enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
Ah, sim, é porque é complicado de falar, assim, que eles que alugam, sabe, por conta própria, eu não tenho como saber direito.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the
Tenho sim.
Proceed with caution. Over. Zachary, we've broken through
Claro,
the
pode
Locust
ser.
blockade. We're trying to pinpoint the
Tranquilo.
locations of the scattered recon squad members. Understood. Thanks for the support.
Tá bom, combinado. Obrigada, viu?
Don't need thanks.
De nada, tchau, tchau. Eu achando que era o Geraldo, que é 031. Por isso que eu entendi, senão eu nem teria entendido.
22 Recon Squad awaiting mission. HQ, the Descendants have arrived.
Don't worry. I designed this surveillance drone. I optimized its field performance so that you can use Vulgus parts for emergency repairs. Zachary, can we get these parts nearby?
Yep, we can definitely find them around here.
The operation is simple. Shake up the enemy lines there and find the parts needed to repair the turrets here.
Não tô entendendo nada que essa habilidade faz. Sem graça. Habilidade sem graça. É dar pulo aqui? Tu dá pulo, ó. Esse aqui pula. O outro aqui pula também. É mais paia.
Here come the enemy defense forces. I'll begin working once the commotion starts.
Bom dia, Vitor. Tudo jóia?
É porque eu fiquei nadando e aumenta o carro.
Ah.
We need to create more chaos. It's still not enough.
Ai. Né?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Divert their attention. I found the parts needed for the repair.
Para, já tá level, sei lá. Quanto.
The
Tá muito
disturbance needs
forte.
to be louder. Blow up something. Their communications facility
Uai.
would be good.
Ah, não, velho.
Vulgus are using two channels to communicate.
Destruir.
There's likely another comms facility nearby.
É pra lá, mano.
É, velho. Tá vendo na árvore?
Nossa, sem munição, velho. Vai se fuder.
Hit the elite enemies. They're hidden deep within the depths. I'll use the opportunity to snag the repair parts.
É, ué. Ah, não me diga. Falando isso daí, não.
They were hiding here, just as expected.
Fora que mesmo se a gente ganhar a Bunny Suprema lá, nós vai ter que esperar a maior cota. Aí.
Great. Operation completed. That should be enough parts to repair it. All we need to do is get it to boot in safe mode. The data the drone recorded is the most important
Eu.
thing. Bring the parts to the outpost.
Estamos igual. Nós podíamos fazer 2 vezes aqui a missão lá, né? Pra conseguir a peça do outro lá pra botar pra fazer também. Quer fazer? Vamos lá fazer então. Antes de fazer essa aí. Pode ser. Então vamos liberar aí.
All operation units, check. Huh. According to the
Descendants, there's a few important things to keep in mind for this
When you get near to the cave, beyond...
Zachary, emotional soldiers are no use in a war.
Não tá mandando.
Are you telling me not to avenge my men?
No. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you're smart about it. We'll give you all the support you need, so don't be a hero about it. Whether it's the head or the heart of that Vulgus. We'll get you what you need. Understood?
Não, peguei. Já dei TP, tem outro negócio pra ir lá. Lá no final do mapa. E eu sei que vai ter que puxar ele, que negócio. Dá cachorro! E dá a peça daqui é cara. É. E dá do cachorro também.
É bom fazer?
Cadê?
Quantas peças?
Aqui. Eu tenho 2 dele.
Topa aí.
Tem 2 desses 2. Uma da Bunny. 2 da Bunny Suprema. Uma da Bunny Suprema. Eu tenho da Bunny Suprema.
Eu não tenho.
Da Bunny Suprema eu tenho uma.
Olha, vai dropar Elsa.
Não. É diferente. Não, mano, eu podia fazer umas 3 vezes aqui pra ver se dropa o cachorro, né?
Ó, dois.
E dar essa peça pra fazer descendente, ó. Essa peça aqui, ó. Toda hora que você fizer, eu acho que dá.
Não, mas não vai. Ó,
Obrigada. Já tá fácil. Não, eu podia fazer umas 3 vezes aqui sem bravo.
It is as Lord Aemon said. The Descendants have arrived. Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the Descendant,
Pô, peraí,
Lord
enquanto você tá
Aemon
aí, eu
will
vou só
bestow
tirar
a
umas
new
armas.
body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation. They really are hiding something. The Vulgus signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Iron Heart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jaber confirmed there's heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high-energy laser defense.
Sorry. No.
The Descendant has entered the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a siege formation. Claim the kill. Execute the Descendant. Be rewarded through body prosthesis.
Partition controls function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, partition can be manually controlled from this side. Destroy all of them for me. containment partition has been lifted.
É pra cá.
Laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills.
Let's go.
Operational Volga's terminal ahead. Connect your receive to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Oxi,
Descendant, you remember the phase shift gate that was at the Falling Hands ruins?
mas só um dá.
I think I understand. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate in here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hands ruins. It's the
Jonas,
only way
no,
to enter
no.
the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins.
Bora, bora, bora.
So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go.
Charge!
Descendant, over there. The Vulgus were excavating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
Your rank is low, and you have no record of slaying acceptance. I am depriving you of this opportunity. I will face them myself. You cannot receive new eyes to kill a human
Cabeça.
without arcane. Even 1,000 kills is not enough.
Nice spice of loot for Zachary. As I expected, the head really is the best part.
Descendant, there is a terminal which is linked to the phase shift gate. Please connect me to it. There was more than one phase shift gate. The Vulgus have already excavated and taken several. The damage to the last remaining one here was so
Peguei!
severe.
Do cachorro!
It seems they
Três do
abandoned their
cachorro!
excavation of
Três!
it. I detect phase wavelengths erupting from the damaged parts.
Dois.
The
É,
first
peguei
surge
dois.
was much
Não, eu
stronger
peguei
than the
do
one we had
cara.
just now.
Eu acho.
That's why there was a jamming
Não,
signal
peguei
generated
não.
across Hagios.
Mano, eu peguei
We could use this when
três,
attacking.
dois.
It might come in handy when we face Corell's
Vou fazer
fleet.
mais um só pra nós pegar esse cara aqui. Tô precisando. Não, bom demais, cê é louco. O Vitor tá rachando aqui. Aperta G aí, vamos fazer de novo. Mas falta do cara, pô. É. Então vai, vamos sair, vamos pra lá.
Dois pegou.
Um cachorrinho.
100%.
When you report on the operation, check on the status of the Ironheart detachment. We're still working on the jamming signal, so our comms won't be able to reach all the way out there.
This is an important operation. Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios operation?
Wait, are comms back up? Is this Jaber's received signal?
No, tô nível 21 já.
Why are you in the Hagios?
It is.
Não, foi isso.
É.
Não, seu.
Não. Olha. Pô, vamos lá pra fazer aquele evento lá pra pegar a peça.
Oh, the special human child.
Ah, não, tá 13 horas ainda. Aham.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay. Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Quem que é esse? Não é da mulher essa aí, não. Pois é.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area.
Ah, mesmo?
The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it!
É assim, nós já
Not
fez
only did they
ela.
spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
Mas o cenário é a mesma
Most
coisa,
likely
então não
intended to
sei.
use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. Arcade covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the arcade corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Ironhearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean? If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan. If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault. That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the siblings. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking content. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it. We need to get to that vault. Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
Oh, how the weak struggle to define their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider this an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
This is Alpha. Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Que é isso? Mas nem tinha acabado de falar, talvez ia dropar os trem. Porque dropa na missão.
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep
Eu não
beneath this
tenho, não.
area. The energy waves are being
Não, é por isso que eu te falei pra você
dispersed by a
esperar,
metal
ué.
device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Uai, você devia ter feito aqui dropa, né, amor? Eu falei com você ainda, véi. Você tá fazendo seleção pra você. Não, eu falei com você ontem, por isso que eu tava querendo fazer.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. Arcade covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the arcade corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Hearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean? If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan. If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault. That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the Seedlinks. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it. We need to get to that vault. Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I've disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted.
This is Alpha. Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Ainda falta mais uma peça. Posso sair então. Qualquer coisa enquanto você vai fazendo ela aí, eu vou fazendo a missão aqui pra me pegar a última peça. É só fazer duas vezes. Ou você já tá com as 4?
Você já tá com o personagem.
Eu sei, mas eu quero pegar essa aqui, né, pô? Oi.
Tu vai pegar assim?
Tem como, não? Consumível. Eu tenho SS.
I'm Ecker from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
Você já tem as 4, né? É porque eu não tô fazendo nada.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Magisters are probably humanity's real home, don't you think?
diminuí não, tinha 13 horas. Não, mas era o mesmo tempo. Tô com 12. 12 alguma coisa.
Ah.
Yuna! Olha que vagabunda, mano.
Não pode. Não. Tá me escutando? Tá bom?
Tô louca. Raiva.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right? Welcome to the modules lab.
Tá bem. Falta muita coisa aí?
Have you been eating well? Come on in. Have you eaten?
Why do more and more people keep getting involved?
Nice to meet you. My name's Dominic. I'm a scout.
Dominic, that's what you call a death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious, you know that.
Não, mais perto aqui,
Then I'll
52.
bake you a pie or something after the war is over. Not even you can top my mother's recipe. Descendant, collect the data from the recon drones. We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location. If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost. You have to hurry.
Aqui, ó. Nossa. Ixi, cai. Acabou? Morri.
Confirming data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operation personnel.
Good. Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly. I've marked where to regroup. Let's get moving.
Entregou a missão?
Some clues on how to access the Prime Hand.
Pra onde você tá indo agora? Aí nós tenta fazer aquelas missões pra pegar as outras duas partes do cachorro. É, nós vai enrolando aí. Pra pegar a parte dos cachorros.
Okay, let's see what we have to do here then.
Mas falta mais duas. Aham. É sim. Qualquer uma dessas.
We're off to a good start. We found their cargo. It's an excavated phase shift gate from the cave.
We need to find out how the Vulgus used this. If there is a Vulgus terminal inside the base, please connect it to it.
this terminal, we need to seize a security master key and decrypt it. I'll try to open the case remotely. Once I disable the physical security, attack the cargo box, and get the key.
Yeah. Huh. O que tem que fazer?
I'll search for a terminal that can be accessed internally. Wait here. Should be possible. Over to you, guide. I hope you'll be able to find some useful information.
Okay.
The enemy has been extracting quantum energy that was stored inside the phase shift gates. There is a separate facility where energy is extracted and controlled. We must find this place.
If that's the case, there's no other option except search the entire base.
Descendant, once you've done everything you need to do, you need to destroy the power source so that Vulgus can no longer use it. I'll mark the location of the power units. Power units have been destroyed. Excellent work.
Vou fazer essa da frente aqui.
I found the device that controls the fleet beacon. If we destroy that, the beacon will be exposed. unit neutralizes signals using the enemy's shockwave generator. So that's what the fleet beacon really is. It's using a principle similar to one for a barrier generator. If there are Vulgans within range, I won't be able to establish the jamming signal. You need to eliminate them for me.
Quê? Tá.
This is the final step. It's the first time I've done this, so there was some trial and error. All right. Any information Corell sends will now be delayed. It's a good thing I analyzed that jamming signal. Let's see if we can use this variable to our advantage in the war.
These coordinates are close to the Prime Hand's ruins.
Vai reiniciar?
Vulgus signals are already going crazy.
I was gonna join Zachary. Are you sure you won't need me on support?
Compared to the Vulgus that are gonna swarm the White Knight Gulch and Albion,
Tava nesse mapa, velho.
Como assim?
Descendant, we've detected signs of the quantum energy.
I mean, we can always rely on our RK somehow, if something happens. So we got us this far, right?
RK's an unfathomable power. With unfathomable potential, too.
Essa aqui, ó.
That's what you call hope, Jaber.
Hope.
We've detected quantum energy coming from the Vulgus battery. I'll
Boa
send a supply
tarde,
box.
Tuga.
Retrieve the battery
Ele
from
mandou
the
boa
enemy
tarde
and
pra você
send it
também,
this
mano.
way. Blair,
Falou boa
cover me
tarde.
while I
Não
carry out
sei
the
se deu pra
analysis
escutar, que
mission.
meu microfone é bom.
The turret is an invincible.
Ah, ô Tuga, deixa eu te perguntar. Eu coloquei o personagem lá pra fazer, né? Já tocar as peças tudo. Só que demora 13 horas. Tem como diminuir sem ser, tipo, pagando lá, usando aqui as moedas? Tem outro jeito?
Gotta be me. I got your back. Focus on your mission.
Supply box should be arriving there soon.
Ele falou que não. Hã? Eu vou que só esperando mesmo. ele falou que fazendo... O Victor falou que fazendo as missões diminui o tempo.
Hold on. I'm detecting the same type of energy as the battery has, flowing from inside the cave. I've identified numerous traps inside the cave, so be careful.
Ah, mas é muito pouco, né, pô?
Jaber, this space is connected to the Prime Hand's ruins and power grid. It's another phase shift gate. Huh. Analyzing this type of equipment will be much more efficient for me. I will try to understand what the Vulgus were up to here.
Essa é a Suprema?
Damon extracted energy from the phase shift gate here, then overloaded it by sending power to the sealed gate. All the power facilities nearby were set up for this purpose.
Demolish the cave where the extractor is located. Master Amon has achieved his goal.
Did you just hear that? Get out now. The enemy is going after the cave.
Muito grande. Dessa é a Suprema.
If only I was able to attack, I would not have allowed them to get this far. However, for all of you, this is your opportunity to earn new body prosthetics and persona.
Thank you for all your hard work,
Quem?
Descendant. Now let's find a way to
Sai, não.
reactivate the phase shift gate.
Wait. There was a minor problem when I tried to activate the phase shift gate. Let's meet at the entrance to the Prime Hand's ruins.
So, this isn't one of those situations where one of us has to remain outside to control the energy, is it? You're not disagreeing with me.
Fazer.
All operation units, check. Because you've hit the nail on the head.
No time to waste. Jaber, you operate the gate. I'll cover you.
Isso que cê... Ih, dá cachorro.
Hold this place down no matter what.
As duas
And with
peças do
Grace's
cachorro
team,
que
you guys
faltam.
go and retrieve the Ironheart. Does that work for everyone?
Blair, it won't be smooth sailing for you guys.
No, dá 50 peças da que eu quero.
Good luck, infiltration
Falta duas
team.
peças. Ah, não, Blair? Falta duas, eu acho. Deixa eu ver.
I promise we'll return with the Ironheart, no matter what.
Eu tenho duas dessa. Não, três dessa. Duas do Blair. Só tem duas do Blair e duas da Bunny Suprema. Ó, tem duas da Bunny Suprema. Drop. Bom, como você tá no modo fácil, diminui 90 segundos por missão. Do lado... Chama aí. Põe em privado. Depois público? Não, vai matar tudo. Não tem graça, nem vai julgar.
Descendant, I have checked the map of the ruins that was sent to your receive. I will guide you to the Prime Hands.
Bom dia,
The map was
Destroyer.
created during
Como
an expedition from a
estás?
few decades ago. I but it's still highly reliable. It seems our operation has been made possible through the sacrifices of these early descendants. Oh no. Aemon has stationed a large number of forces within the ruins. The Vulgus commander who attacked Blair and the recon squad must be here as well. I recommend being prepared for sporadic battles. There are also likely to be a number of traps set up to prevent us from advancing.
Tá.
According to the records, in order to activate the prime hands, power must be established throughout the ruins. The records mention a power facility. I will guide you there. It seems as if the Vulgus have prevented the power facility from being operational. Let's remove the circuit jammers and get the power facility up and running, Descendant. Descendant, a sizable Vulgus force is headed your way. I believe they are trying to prevent you from activating the power supply.
Master Raymond, the vermin are awakening the ruins. I think they're after the Ironheart.
Ó, que bacana, ô Detroit. O que você falou?
Master Raymond! Strange. There's no response. It doesn't make sense. Master Raymond should be on Corell's ship. Keep requesting reinforcements.
Deve ser. Ou não, né? Ah, e o Detroit falou que dia 20 vai vir um evento aí que, igual você falou, só que vai ajudar muitos novos jogadores. Anunciaram ontem de madrugada sobre isso. Acho que vai ter muitos descendentes e armas novas. Não, levei choque, mano.
Não posso usar cordinha porque eu apertei o C, cara.
Uai, tô gostando do game. Se não estou... Vai dar a Bunny e a Viessa Ultimate e algumas armas e alguns recursos. Que massa! Bom saber disso.
I had to prove my loyalty for decades to get these prosthetics and persona. But I will share my persona with anyone that kills the Descendant now. This is your chance to become mine.
Morri, velho, vai se fuder.
Descendant, we're approaching the zone where the prime hands are located. Hold on just a little longer. mission release didn't fall on schedule. There's no mention of this in past expedition records. The temperature is rising in zones beyond this partition. The partition is being kept in place so that the ruin system can respond to the thermal fatigue. If this temperature change was caused by the radiant heat generated by the inverted energy, then the level when the inverted energy reaches its peak exceeds even my imagination. Humans won't be able to withstand it even for 1 second. Descendant, can you hear what I'm saying? Descendant, you must stop the operation. I didn't have enough information. Even if we set the inverse calculation of the radiant heat as low as possible, the human body cannot withstand inverted energy. Descendant.
Infiltration team, this is Jaber. Requesting an update on the current state of the operation.
What are you gonna do with that intel? Wouldn't it be faster to just ask them when it'll be over? Damn, that hurts. Pass me some more rounds.
That's the last magazine. Use it sparingly.
Descendant, I heard the infiltration of the ruins was a success, and the inverted Ironheart has been retrieved. How's the operation going? Do you think we have a chance? Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good news from the front.
Não, morri, véi.
Descendant, please respond.
Sei lá que porra é essa.
I understand your intention now. See, you decided to put your faith in hope. See, not only did I lack information regarding the inversion process, I also did not know enough about humankind and descendant. I support your decision. I will never give up, descendant.
So it has come to this. Increase the spectral laser output to max. Slice up the Descendant.
Okay. Descendant, that laser device runs on an external battery. I will display the location of the battery's heat source on the receive. Destroy it.
Massa demais, viu? Então vai ser muito bom, dia 20.
You're different from the other poultry soldiers I've killed. I will kill you and make a new prosthetic from your body. Master Aemon, please watch over me.
Ué?
The
Acabou?
Ironheart is forcing the dimensional wall to open.
Que preguiça. É que eu tô espreguiçando. Tô espreguiçando.
If this occurs at all of the prime hands, the dimensional balance will collapse completely. The Ironheart must be contained.
Little baby. Au, au. Vai de me imitar, Tô. O que você tá me imitando aí? Eles estão apostando alto porque houve uma baixa de retenção de jogadores meses passados. Então vamos ver se a galera anima a jogar. Ué, por que esse parou? Porque é fácil? Ah, ele que tá jogando com nós. É o Valdir. Valdir, nome de tio, né? Falei que era a mãe? Valdir Pereira, não muito nome de tio, velho. Sou o tio mesmo. Falei. Ai.
The remaining energy is at 34%. The dimensional wall is stabilizing. Remaining energy
Ué,
at
começando agora.
16%.
Deve ter uns 3 anos de jogo, sim. Essa baby é suprema, vale?
Remaining energy at 0%.
Ah, Bunny.
You've done it, Descendant. The Ironheart has been
No.
transported
Que
to the
tesoura.
safest possible location, into the subconscious space of your arcade, where I first met you. However, the Ironheart in your subconscious space can be removed only once. If you attempt to embrace this Ironheart again, your arcade will be unable to endure it. This means we have only a single opportunity to convey and destroy the Ironheart. Do not worry, Descendant. We will prevail.
Peguei eu já cachorro,
Como?
já peguei os dois. Manda foto,
Mentira,
manda
velho.
tiro.
Se eu não tiver pegado, eu vou ficar puta.
Vai dormir.
Peguei também.
Fazer já, ué.
Então vamos lá fazer. Nossa, será que eu peguei o cara? Deixa eu ver. Nossa, eu acho que eu peguei.
O tempo. 15 horas, tá?
Descendant,
Aqui.
are you alright? Are you experiencing any arcade irregularities? If nothing is wrong, I have something to tell you.
2.
I have finally
Não,
unlocked
não
the
peguei.
secret behind the Ancestors' inversion technology.
Vai demorar 13 horas agora pra fazer o cachorro.
Descendant. And thanks to the sacrifice you made, Descendant,
Closing in, moving towards the Hagios Prime Path at a rapid speed. Classification type, Swamp Walker, deadly great.
Agora ele tá cortando caminho.
Descendants in Albion, commence with the intercept battle.
Come on, Mr. Colossus expert. Hagios is Volgus
Dá pra
territory.
fazer.
Can't we just leave it to them?
13 horas. Vai tomar
Right now,
no
we've
botão.
got bigger things on our mind.
Entertaining those thoughts can
Ah,
be
não,
very
mano. Que
dangerous,
porra
Chamber
é
of
essa?
Blair.
Amanhã isso.
Descendant, I have received report.
Since Mr. Colossus expert is being so serious about this, it looks like we have no choice, Turret Boy.
I believe the data from the Colossus will prove useful.
Useful? For what? Cracking open amorphous materials?
Please, just let her finish.
As Seneca said, the Colossi are moving towards various regions, not just Hagios. If those regions show signs of inverted energy, we may be able to use that for our overall plan. The plan to destroy the Ironheart.
Well, that's good news.
Whatever you're planning, we have to do it fast. The White Knight Gulch is still dangerous.
Pronto. Ah.
Pro, boys? Pro? E se eu botar um desse de choque? Posso comprar? Tem um livro. Ah, tem que atirar nessas partezinhas ali, ó.
Lembrei de todas.
The recent intercept battle provided an opportunity for me to survey the area around the Colossus target destination from within the void dimension. They were headed towards some snowy fields, and the area was emitting a large amount of inverted energy.
Guide, the location I just sent you? That's where we think the Vulgus Fortress is. If you found any features or have any intel, please send us the details.
O gancho não faz isso. Ó, presta atenção. Vou mostrar, ó. Seu gancho não faz isso aqui, ó. Olha, olha. Não, mas não é grudar nas coisas, não. É no ar. No ar. Ó. Pode. Para de me imitar. Au, au. Engraçado. Sei que é.
Descendant. I see. So the Colossi were...
Alpha, these are the details of the operation that the guide has laid out. What do you think?
Enzo, this isn't an easy decision.
First of all,
the guide's operational.
What if someone volunteers?
Enzo?
Sei sim, eu já passei aqui várias vezes. Eu acho que não.
Do you need anything? Supply. Alpha, the Descendants can act as bait.
All right. You win. Carry out the operation. Let's get this done. Destroy the Ironheart. On one condition. You must all return safely. And tell the guide to look after the Descendants.
Understood. I wish everyone good luck at the White Knight Gulch front.
Don't worry. This is great. I've always wanted to have a go at Corel.
It seems everyone has steeled their...
Pô, deixa eu fazer uma aqui enquanto você tá enrolando, hein? Acabou? Embaixo, embaixo. Na sua frente. Vai lá na ponte. Lá na frente, então. Já vai chegar a level 40 e nós sem personagem. Ah, eu vou voltar pra Bunny? Não, já vai... É o último mapa. Vai pra lá. Não, tem que...
Vou dar 1 minuto e meio só. 10 missões.
Ai.
This is off topic, but aren't you all cold? My battlesuit has a built-in heating function.
The Vulgus
Qualquer gente vai ter que ficar esperando que você tem que fazer as festas. Vai de fato, né?
In order to destroy the Ironheart, we have to locate the inversion facility. If we find the source of the inverted energy, we should find the related facility. The guide is connected to the search drone, and I need you to escort it. It has to be protected.
The communications frequencies from the surrounding area are causing interference. They must be coming from the Vulgus communications facility.
We'd be able to sweep a larger area by connecting the surge drone to the Vulgus comms system, wouldn't we?
With my abilities, it's more than possible.
Good. Escort the drone to the comms facility.
Sim.
Thanks to you, I've identified a few locations that show
Ah, vai
high energy
cagar,
levels.
robôzinho.
I'll track them.
Lepic, I sense
Vai
an
ter
increase in inverted energy around you. Where are you now?
I was investigating the wreck of a Vulcan ship, and I think I've stirred up a hornet's nest.
Agora?
Vai, upa logo, que não quero esse personagem. Limpa.
I should never have sent Lepic off my...
Captain Survival, you need to hold them off until we get there.
You don't have to tell me. If I die, the 44th Grenadiers will be completely wiped out.
We need to decrypt the security code in order to open the enemy gate. I'll lure the main enemy forces to create a diversion. You need to get the gate's security algorithm.
Pera. Ah! O Valdir tá aí.
Vulgus reinforcements are arriving. Hurry. Careful. The enemy is acting suspiciously.
Boa. Acho que vai dar.
Here come the enemy reinforcements. There's a lot of them. Allied transport drone is standing by. Can you see the data box? That's where our target is. Secure the target. Hurry! Algorithm obtained. Well done.
This is Lepic. Thanks for the support. You saved my life.
Jonathan, thanks to you, we were able to obtain important information from the wrecked ship. The inversion device must be somewhere around here.
Olha lá. Corta-lhe 10 assim. Ele deu estouro.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ele deu estouro.
1.
1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 2
Fortaleza. Cabeça.
A fortaleza. Olha o muque da garota. Só a meba. Mebinha.
Descendant. Descendant.
The location that
E
the
agora?
guide sent is full of Volga's signals. Let's
Oh,
spread out.
toma.
Take control of the area.
Now it's my turn, you Vulgus bastards.
Faz aí, mozão.
See? The Vulgus power grid blankets that area. Since we don't know which defense facility those bastards are gonna get up and running, let's just lay waste to all of them. There are always a few of their guys carrying high voltage fuses in the vicinity of power plants.
Vai pra outro ponto, eu vou ficar aqui. Tem outro ponto.
Tem 8 já.
Glória a Deus.
Find Vulgus units with high voltage fuses. If the fuses you find, blow up the generator.
Peguei, não?
High voltage fuses. Maybe I should add them to my grenade throw. Seems like a great idea.
Acabou a missão?
Enemy reinforcements are headed your way. They've also deployed elite units.
Whoa! Power supply to the enemy has been cut off. Incredible.
Commencing facility search. Viesa, Lepic, keep engaging the enemy. These defense garrison forces are pretty tough.
Don't worry about us. Focus
Aqui
on
é
your
missão.
electric duties, Professor.
Ah, tá, não.
Once you locate the inversion facility, let's finish this once and for all.
Eu tô chegando nisso, não vai acontecer. Ih, tô chegando. Eu indo pra outro lugar.
Não, isso aqui não tá nada.
Hã?
Tá nem...
Foda.
Now that we have entered the facility, I can clearly feel powerful inverted energy. I can even detect Ironheart particles. Yes. I am certain the Vulgus performed the inversion process here.
That's good news. So we can destroy the Ironheart here then?
I hope this ends well.
Okay.
Descendant, I detect inverted energy coming from that direction.
Bom que
It appears we
quando,
definitely won't need the radiant heat absorption
quando
coating here.
passar pro
I
difícil,
understand why they moved the
vai
equipment
vir
here
tudo
from the ship.
nível 100.
This is an excellent place to cool it. But there is something odd about it too. Considering the high temperatures of the inverted energy we observed in Hagios, it is impossible that a glacial cave like this could have stayed intact throughout the process. It does not even show signs of melting ever further.
Sorry, but there's no time to play detective. A large Vulgus force is headed your way.
Ó, bom demais, hein, Vitor?
Scum. You've been heading towards that abandoned place, have you? Bring round the assault ship. I will descend upon that location too. This brings back memories of when I used to guard Amon.
You guarded Amon?
Descendant, deactivating a security system like this isn't that complicated.
Muito alto.
The
Muito
problem
alto.
is that this system is set up to be controlled
Muito alto.
externally, just like in a prison.
40.
Vulgus commander said something about
Alô,
guarding.
40. Muito mais alto.
I have accessed the system that is linked to this facility via the terminal. I'll try to discover anything I can.
Olha lá, ela tá 73, uma estrela. Ih. Eu joguei fora. Eu acho que é que eu fundi, eu devo ter jogado fora, velho.
Não, ela lá embaixo.
Onde? Aqui?
É, ué.
Ela é level 1. Ah, porque eu não fundi. Não bate em cima.
Descendant, that's... Descendant, I'm certain that this is the inversion machine that was loaded onto the ship. But everything is destroyed. What happened?
And there's nothing we can do?
Wait. They left a surveillance record in the facility database. I'll look into it. farmers. Ajax, there's still a chance. The Vulgus were unable to complete the inversion process here. That's why the traces of energy were so weak. There is a more powerful facility called the inversion furnace somewhere. The inversion process must have been completed there.
Guide, right now, getting out of here safely is priority number 1. Locating the inversion furnace comes second.
Understood. I will try to find somewhere to link to the emergency transmission signal.
Where are you going, Descendant? You're just like your pathetic predecessors. I'll kill them just like I killed them.
Emergency transmission signal confirmed. Commencing transmission.
Quem roda? Vai dar o mar agora.
Hey. Hã?
Requesting
Sério?
updates from descendants at each front. Eugen, does anyone
Não
need to be
exagerou.
evacuated from the White Knight Gulch?
We can't get a full picture
Tem
of
que
what's
ficar
happening
lá,
in the
ó,
combat
dele.
zones. Valby, use your waterways and check on the injured.
Roger that. Submerging.
Descendant, thank the heavens you're injured.
Standing by for connection. Verifying signal optimization.
O meu não peguei, cara.
What is it now? Go ahead, Kyle.
This won't do. If we're done with resupply and
Agora eu
repairs,
peguei.
all units move to the location of the converter. We're running out of time on both fronts. We have to hurry.
Got it. Let me tack on one more arm component before we go. Do you want like...
Let me tell you.
Ah, não, mano. Ah, não. Que marmota, velho.
Magisters are probably humanity's real home.
Não liberou.
Don't you think?
Como é que faz a junção? É melhorar singularizar?
Viu que é portal ali, velho? Ali, ó. Ih,
Não.
Welcome to the Modules Lab.
Olha lá, olha, é só digitar aqui, ó, que acha.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right? Modules will make you stronger. Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
Voltar no jeito totalmente.
É.
Bastante habilidade, né? Opa! Depois. Ali depois, botar modo.
Pera aí.
Agora, mas vou liberar a outra não. Tá bom. O personagem é foda. Não sei, portal. Crack todo isso. Agora com as pessoas tipo 40. Amarelo aqui.
Hey there. What can I help you with? Welcome to the Modules Lab. Hey there. What can I help you with?
Por que a outra capa é aumentada, tio?
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Fechou, Victor. Valeu.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need? Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Fechou.
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
Não, ainda não. Entrei no negócio que eu pedi. Tava demorando. Vou fazer aqui rapidinho. Tem como eu cancelar, não? Não tem como. Tá buscando.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it. Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. Point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical.
Nova é a Bunny, que saudade, ó. Muito rápido.
If I compile all of the data we have gathered, There is a high probability
Ah, eu
that
tô
this
jogando
is
com ela.
the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War.
Não, tô
The
usando.
fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location.
Qual que você tá falando? Não tô
Either
usando.
they were an ancestor of the high status, or they played an
Hein?
important role in incidents related to
Quê?
the Iron Hearts. I've identified about this communications
O que eu tô fazendo?
being transmitted nearby.
Não, eu tô te perguntando. Você pode responder? Pô, eu tô usando o seu, ué. Pra me correr, ué. Não, tem várias, ó. Tem o V, tem o Q.
The Vulgus came to excavate the remains.
Essas são as habilidades dela.
They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean? If the vault contains an iron heart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
O meu também tá grandão, eu fiz build.
Then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault. That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the iron heart.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it. We need to get to that vault. Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed
Sai
through
daí,
the
meu filho,
biometric
me
authentication
enrolando.
of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data
Thanks,
formatted
Flo.
sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. I can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Oh, how the weak struggle to find their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider this an honor.
Vai, dropa.
Flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
This is Alpha.
Dropou.
Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion.
Não dropou. Você fez essa missão aqui? Não, mas você, o que você tava fazendo aí que você fez? Fazer isso aqui? O personagem, eu tô fazendo. Aí falta só mais uma vez pra mim ir. Pra me ganhar. Deixa eu pedir parte aí. É, eu tenho que pedir. Eu sei que me pede, mas... Fazer o quê? Você vai fazer o quê? Tá.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the iron heart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the iron heart.
Yeah?
Damn it. Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well. They most likely intended to use it to transport the iron heart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Hearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor, a vault? What do you mean?
É, eu não sabia, agora essa aqui é a segunda vez. Não, mas eu precisar 2 vezes já é garantido. Eu só preciso de uma parte.
The Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan. If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault. That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communication. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already?
No.
Damn it. We need to get to that vault. Wait. We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I've disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
This is Alpha. Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data? Just say the word. I'll find out everything for you.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Esperar se acabar. Deixa eu ver, tem.
Pô, é um vídeo de qualquer coisa. Ah, tá. Nossa. Cara, é um hit. Matou o boss do hit.
Brabo.
Ah, a vida dela.
G. Uhum. Do quê? Do personagem? Bom demais. É das que você já tinha peça? Não, fala assim, é porque talvez você tinha 2 peças de um, aí você fez pra completar, entendeu?
Eu vou fazer a outra lá. Tô fazendo?
É. Fora o cachorro.
A outra você comprou, né?
Não, eu fiz as peças, né? E falta só uma da Bunny. Mais umas missões, eu vou ter 3 personagens fazendo. Da Bunny Suprema. Eu já tenho 3 peças. Aqui, ó. 1, 2, 3. Falta só uma da Bunny Suprema. Eu já boto aí pra fazer também. A Sharon Suprema, né? Aqui o meu, ó. Tem 3 da Bunny Suprema. Falta só mais um. Sei lá.
Falando, quando eu tiver.
Não, mas não é 2. Uma é da normal e outra da Suprema. Não tem
Então, mas.
como.
Não, tem 2. Dando uma.
Olha. Só falta mais uma da Suprema. Mas eu fiz tudo as peças. Faz em 5 segundos. As peças da Bunny Suprema. Vai lá pra você ver. Tem, pra comprar você tem, vai lá. Ah.
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
Não, vamos fazer a missão, mas antes vai lá pra você pegar a Bunny Suprema, só dá pra você fazer. Vem cá, você ver, vai lá no negócio. Eu acho que deve ter um monte, porque você não gastou nenhum até agora. Dá pra você pegar 3 peças igual eu. Se bobear. Eu já fiz. Eu acho que vai dar pra você pegar. Vai lá pra você ver. Não! Que preguiça. Entra aí. Pedido de pesquisa. Só rola pra baixo. Aqui. Vai, vai, vai. Não, não, mas assim também não, né? Vai. Bunny Suprema. Cadê? É, ó, essa daí. Você tem 400, dá pra você pegar 3 peças. Ai, eu não vou ficar esperando 300 milhões de anos pra ganhar um personagem, não. Isso aí você ganha toda hora no jogo. Dá pra você pegar qualquer personagem supremo em 3 peças ou 4 se bobear. Você tem essa aqui do Supremo. Não. Deixa eu ver, clica aqui. É Suprema lá, é dourado. Olha essa aqui. Essa aqui é a normal, ó. Ah, é. Se tiver roxo é o personagem normal. Se tiver dourado... Se fosse você, pegava pelo menos 3 peças de uma dessas duas aí que você já botava pra fazer, entendeu? Porque o personagem sobe pra 40 rapidinho. Se você jogar amanhã você já sobe a outra pra 40. Você precisa ter mais uma fazendo. Ah, são normais.
Pô, tá supremo, pô?
Se você fazer isso, que amanhã, só de você jogar, tipo, 3 horinhas, 2 horinhas, você já vai subir pra 40. Aí você vai ficar sem personagem. Eu já pus 3 pra fazer. Ah, o código que é raro.
Código raro.
Ai, não sei se eu tenho... Se eu tenho... Olha lá, eu tô isso aqui, ó.
Vai dar, ela já... Vai dar quem?
Três da Bunny, 2 do cara. É. E uma de cada dessa aqui. Tuga, eu não sei. Ah, foda-se. Eu vou fazer. No mapa tem lá o modo pra mudar dificuldade. Não, ainda não dá, Tuga. Eu falei pra você precisa deixar mais um, porque amanhã você já vai subir o outro pra arena. Tô nem aí se vai dar bunny, não. Esse trem dá em todas as missões, velho. Toda hora você pega. Como assim? Vai pegar 2 bunny? Tá, ué.
I've told you over and over again, and you don't even pretend to listen. I know the Descendants have a tough time of it. I understand that their suits and weapons need repairs.
Não, a gente vai ter que jogar com todos, né? Então já não sabe, não, ainda
I
não.
know all of this. What I can't understand is why the materials I need for these
Eu vou...
repairs
Chama eu ir pra parte, mano.
Do I need to pay a visit to the supply unit? They clearly have no respect for me. And what is it with these quantities? Why are they sending us so little? Though they know how many supplies are needed for their operations? I'm fed up with this. I know filing a complaint with the supply unit won't do any good. They're just doing what they're told. It's HQ that's the real problem. I'll go file a complaint.
Ela vai vir, viu? Eu preciso liberar outros servers. Fecha aquela assim.
Ai.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
É.
Não, mas compensa só ir jogo. Só vamos fazer aquela.
Como assim? Come sei. Pulei não. Aí não tá marcando pra mim? Tem nada marcando aqui. Já tinha feito, né? Falei com você que já tinha feito alguma coisa? Você falou que não fez. Você não tá marcando pra mim, não adianta. Já tinha feito isso aqui, ó. Sabia, eu vi você fazendo. Pegou sim, você pegou aqui. Eu vi, amor.
I'm sorry. I detect a high concentration of inverted energy in this area. But I'm still finding it difficult to identify the exact source from this proximity.
Don't worry. Sometimes things can become more clouded the closer you get to them. It's like that for me with Aisha.
Whenever you go into the void to look for her, I'll help you.
I'll hold you to that.
Power output has been reduced, but not enough,
Tô
Descendant.
marcando ali pra você. Tô marcando aqui? Não.
The furnace's temperature is still outside the
E agora, lá
normal
na
range.
frente.
We need to lower the output even further. Furnace temperature stabilized. We should seal off the system to maintain the current output. It's done, Descendant. I've taken over the facility permissions. Now I can control it as I like. But if our enemy manages to destroy this facility, it won't make any difference that I've assumed control of the system. We must completely eliminate the Vulgus forces.
Sorry, a powerful enemy is headed your way. I should have taken care of it, but...
What a relief, Descendant. If this place had been destroyed, inversion would have been impossible.
Pode ir.
Descendant. Descendant. I have finally...
We'll be fine, Guide. Right now, we have no choice but to get it done. All units, converge upon the point of attack at the fortress's defense line.
Yeah.
Maintain your position there, ready for our final operation.
Acho que é. Ah. Vai de novo. Que fome.
Can I trust you'll be victorious? It's finally come to this.
What's there to ask? Let's just go.
Great, let's move.
Descendant. The Vulgus forces are deleting confidential data at the destroyed base. After viewing the cache, I see it was some kind of blueprint. As they were desperate to destroy it, I believe it must be related to their fortress command.
Foi? Eu gosto dela, depois eu troco.
I have obtained the data. As I expected, it is the blueprint for the fortress command.
Mas é porque eu não tô... Eu tenho que ficar aqui na área agora, né?
I think they noticed we stole the data. They're all heading to your position.
Receiving more data. I'll analyze it, Descendant.
Vou ficar aqui semana. Vai em cima. Oi?
Be careful. The Volgas are flocking your way.
Descendant. That Vulgus is remotely blocking the data transmission. You must eliminate them. Data received. Now I can accurately determine a route to the inversion furnace.
Fortress infiltration complete. Commencing with the mission to destroy the Ironheart. Guide, I'm counting on you to help until this is all over.
I'm putting my faith in you too, Ajax.
Essa aqui dá, né?
Descendant. It seems we've finally made.
Amor, vamos deixar os personagens aqui só pra nós comer rapidinho? Aí a gente come e volta. É só porque eu tô com fome. Não, eu vou voltar mesmo. Tô falando, brincando.